If the environment around us is changing, if the world is changing, if everything is changing, then who's to say that we're not going to change? But one of the things I found out, we have to prepare ourselves for the change, and it's not a bad thing. Sometimes we see that a lot when it comes to couples, and they're like, well, the other one changed, and it's like this drastic moment in the journey of their union that could be, catastrophic. But what I believe, when we prepare ourselves and use tools, they help us navigate through there, and it's harmonious, and we stay together.
Relationships, relationships, relationships.
What's up, family? Welcome to Relationships. This is literally our first episode, if you will, and I wanted to do something to kind of let people know what to expect on this channel. So we got tons of things planned. I got tons of things planned on this channel to help us develop in our journey of healthy relationships. So I wanted to first start off by just kind of giving you some insight of, like I said, what you could expect from this channel. I didn't want to be formal, just want to do it in a very laid back conversation type tone, so you can kind of feel me out. And some of you have already been following myself and my wife, who will be later coming on the channel. I didn't kick her out, but it's like we're just starting, like getting some things together so we can continue in the journey. One of the things, y'all, is hard, really, curating information and videos and keeping it consistent. Well, this time, one of the things, I got to remember to use this mic. One of the things that we're trying to do is be very intentional and consistent so we can keep them coming, because we got good responses from you all. Y'all really enjoy the impact of this and want to see some things happening. So I want to kind of jump right in here. I got my notes so I can stay in a place of being intentional and on track with this. So first, I wanted to tell you, how did I come up with the name Relation Shifts? So the actual name is Relation Shifts, SHIFT, with a Z instead of relationships. One of the things that I've found in my journey of dealing with people and community and family and all those different variations is life throws curveballs that are unexpected. You can't do anything about, whether you like it or not. You just have to navigate through those things that are called shifts. And when you think about what a shift is, it's a sudden change of direction or change in courses. Sometimes when we're not prepared for the shifts, they can cause all type of havoc in life. So that's where the name comes from. So I hope that explains pretty good. Relationships, because every relationship is going to have some shifts. It's inevitable. We're all evolving and becoming that next 1.2, 2.2, 7.7 person. Is almost like an iPhone. If you have an iPhone, it's always updating. So that's where it is with relationships. So here's the thing. If the environment around us is changing, if the world is changing, if everything is changing, then who's to say that we're not going to change? But one of the things I found out, we have to prepare ourselves for the change, and it's not a bad thing. Sometimes we see that a lot when it comes to couples, and they're like, well, the other one changed, and it's like this drastic moment in the journey of their union that could be, catastrophic. But what I believe, when we prepare ourselves and use tools, they help us navigate through there, and it's harmonious, and we stay together. But not only there, but in our workplace, we go through relationships. Sometimes you're in a new position and you don't know the personality of the individuals. And sometimes your movement as a unit to get done what you need to have done in the workplace is hindered because you have different personalities. They're going through life changes, you're going through life changes, and then the job is a major change, which is a shift. So just giving you a few examples of how this relationship comes about and how it's a real thing. So how do? We implement the tools. We implement the tools necessary to navigate us through those tumultuous points that are going to happen in life that we can do nothing about. I don't care. You can pray, you can fast, you can be a good person, nice person, mean person. It happens to all of us. So this channel is going to be that breath of fresh air. I'm hoping it to be that ray of sunlight in your life that when you're going through this time, you're like, I don't know what to do. How can I navigate through it? We're going to be bringing to you all variations of relationships. We're going to be talking about things from marriage relationships. We're going to be talking about friendships. We're going to be talking about business relationships, community, every dynamic where you're interacting with people. This channel will be there to aid and help you. Now, I got to say this because I'm a believer that the principles are going to be biblically based. But what does that mean? I'm not going to beat you over the head with the word, but we'll find it's interesting that if you have not navigated through the word of God, there is something to say about how we deal and interact with people. It's amazing. You're going to love this. It's going to hit you right where. Now, there's some stuff that's going to make what I call you have an ouch moment. Yeah, that stung. But it's necessary to give us to that place of harmonious relationship. Because one of the things that I always challenge people with, when you find value in a relationship, you'll do what's necessary to make it work, even if it's agreeing on certain things that cause both of you to benefit from it. It's not a lopsided thing. So all of those things we're going to be talking about on this channel, and this is why this channel is existing. So if these sound like some things that pique your interest or some things that you might, I want to hear what they're talking about, go ahead and like, subscribe right now. Go ahead and like and subscribe and click that bell icon that you'll be notified when we drop new material. I hope I'm doing this microphone right. This is my first time using this, but my wife is going to be coming on. We're going to have guests coming on. You're not going to want to miss this. So we got some topics, preparing some things behind the scenes. So why is that necessary? So you can just sit and have a Netflix moment. You know how we do with Netflix. We just click it and go from that one to that one to that one and that one and just binge on the content. I promise you it's going to help you out in your day-to-day lives, and it's going to help us secure our peace, help us get along with one another, and even help us release some people, because there's some time in relationship is not a bad thing that we learn how to release people. We're going to be talking about boundaries, how to set boundaries and stick to them. Also, here's a topic I get all the time, how to have conversation with hard to talk to people. And that's something very interesting. And I've lived this, y'all. I've been in this place because I call them, some people make it hard to love them. You love them, but it makes it hard to love. So we're going to be navigating through all those things and bringing the necessary, if you will, jewels for you to implement in your life so you can get the best of your world, that you can live in a place of peace. So don't forget, we're going to be dropping content every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock on our YouTube channel, which is called Relationships. I'll drop it in the description. That's every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock, Relationships, our YouTube channel. You can find new content. Also, check out our Instagram page. That's where we're dropping insights and previews of those shows that we're going to have, and also talking to the guests. So please, 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 please make a decision to come into our world. We want to share these things with you. My wife will be coming on. Guests will be coming on. It's going to be a great experience. So don't forget, I'm Andre Dwaine, and this is Relationships.
It's relationships. Yeah, we do the work. Turn the pain into purpose, make it all make sense. When relationships shift, don't drift. Get equipped with the tools, with the truth, make the shift.